So I'm currently reading a book that I would highly suggest for every single entrepreneur and online business owner. Um, I'm gonna tell the name of it shortly, but maybe you'll be able to figure it out by my description and the topic which I'm going to talk about. The topic that I really want to talk about is the importance of your self-image. Um, I personally, my whole life, haven't had the best self-image. When I used to be obese and play video games all day, I perceive myself as a miserable piece of yes. And now that I'm making multiple five figures a month, I have dropped out of high school and I have retired my mom, my self image has changed completely. I perceive myself as a brand new human being. And here's the thing, the way you perceive yourself is the way how you act. To give you a simple example of what I just said, when I still used to go to school, I always thought and told myself that, oh, I'm terrible at math. No matter how much I study, no matter how much I practice, I will never be good at math. And you know what? Because I had such a self image, I try to prove myself right every single time, because how the human brain works is if you have some subconscious or conscious idea, for example, again, I do not know how to, I'm terrible at math. Your brain subconsciously will do its best, everything that it can to prove you right. So if you see that you're bad at math, your habits will make you, how do I say this? Basically, your body and your brain will do everything to make sure that the result is the way that you perceive yourself. So when I started my business, I used to think that, oh, I'm never gonna get clients. Oh, I'm terrible at sales. Oh, I'm terrible at marketing. I know nothing. I do not know where to start. I kept on telling myself these negative things about myself. And guess what? Subconsciously, I developed a self-image of this loser. And I assume you have done the same. And I don't know what stage of business you're in. Maybe you're just a beginner, you're in the middle, or you're even above me. You probably have a self-image that doesn't correlate with your goals. And you need to work on it, because if you have a negative self-image, again, your body and your brain will do everything it can to prove itself right. So you might be asking, well, how do I change my self-image? How do I go from thinking that I'm a loser to thinking that I'm a winner, that I'm doing the right things, and that I'm actually capable of achieving good things? It's pretty simple. It is not easy, but it's pretty simple. You need to change your habits. For example, when I told myself that I just cannot learn math, I didn't really study it, but I kept on telling myself that I do not know how to be proficient in math. So my body was listening to me, and it was like, yes, we do not know math. Hence, we will not teach ourselves math. Hence, I will be right that I do not know math. And I was doing the same with business. I was telling myself that I will never get a client. Hence, my habits reflected that. I wasn't really doing any outreach, and if I was, the outreach wasn't high in quality because my body was stopping me. So you need to deliberately make the unconscious conscious. If you know who Carl Jung is, he has said that, fuck, I forgot the quote. Basically, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will control your life and you will call it fate. Something like that. not fate. So you need to look at yourself from a what is the word that I'm looking for? Fucking second perspective, basically. You need to look at yourself from the side. And you need to deliberately look at your habits. You probably have some goals. More than likely, you want more clients, you want more money, maybe you want to buy a dream car, all of those beautiful things, which I highly respect you for striving to achieve that. And but you have some self-image issues. For example, you think that you're incapable of getting clients, or you think that you're not cut out for business. If you have these self-image issues, you will subconsciously sabotage your own progress and results. So you need to deliberately work on your habits. If you do not feel like you're capable of getting clients, go and learn outreach. Study human psychology, study sales. When you're doing outreach, be present. Don't just float around, because when you're just floating around, you're doing things subconsciously. And when you're doing things subconsciously, your subconscious mind kicks in. You see how powerful your brain is? Like, for example, now you're watching this video. You're breathing. You're not controlling that deliberately. It's happening in the background. That's your subconscious mind. Your blood is flowing. You're definitely not controlling that. That's your subconscious mind. You're blinking. Maybe you're cold and you're shivering. You're not deliberately, making the hairs on your arm stand up. No, that's your subconscious mind. That's the power of your subconscious mind. And your self-image is your subconscious mind. You need to take control of all of those things. And I know that I sound woo-woo and crazy, but me doing all of these things which I'm talking about in this video have gotten me the results which I have gotten. I am making multiple 5 figures a month at only 18 years old. Not too long ago, what was it? I believe yesterday, or I'm filming on Thursday, maybe it was on Tuesday. I had my biggest day in business yet. I'm not gonna say the exact figure, but my previous biggest day was $5,000 in a day. That's the power of taking control of your mind. So control your self-image. Know that your self-image is important. And when I said at the beginning of the video that there's a book, maybe you haven't figured it out yet. Maybe you haven't. The book's name is Psycho-Cybernetics. Insane fucking book. I reread it recently. Second time reading it. Powerful book. Really good book. Confusing at times, but really good. So yeah, I hope all of this made sense. Truly, you need to take control of your self-image, of your subconscious mind, and once you do, you will achieve whatever it is that you want. I'm saying this from my own experience, and I'm saying this from experience of working with many people. My mentees, they have had some self-image issues, some habits, poor habits that they subconsciously did, but we changed that, and now they're prosperous. For example, Joel, we helped him with his habits, we helped him with his systems. The dude got 2 clients in a day on 25% retainer, meaning if he makes one of them $10K, he gets $2,500. The power of your fucking self-image and habits, dude. So that's that. That's all for this morning, and we will speak really soon.